Update. My neighbor, whom my parents treated like a son, stole my fiancée and convinced her to leave me at the altar. When my parents sided with him, saying love finds a way, I cut contact for 3 years. But when my mom needed emergency surgery, blood type testing revealed that my neighbor is actually my dad's son from an affair, and my parents had been overcompensating out of guilt. The final straw came a week after the non-wedding. I went to my parents' house to get some things I'd left there, and I found Ryan and Jessica having dinner with my parents. They looked like a family. My parents were fawning over Jessica, asking about her design work, laughing at Ryan's stories. When they saw me, the conversation stopped. "Blake," my mother said, standing up quickly. "We didn't know you were coming by." "Clearly," I said, staring at the cozy scene in front of me. Ryan had the grace to look uncomfortable. "Blake, man, I wanted to talk to you about everything. I never meant for it to happen this way," he said. "But it did happen," I said. "And now you're here having dinner with my parents like nothing's wrong." "We invited them," my father said. "Ryan and Jessica are going through a difficult time, too. People are judging them for how this happened. They need support." "They need support?" I asked. "What about me? What about your actual son?" "You're always welcome here, Blake," my mother said. "You know that." "Am I? Because it looks like my place at the dinner table has been taken." Jessica finally spoke up. "Blake, I'm sorry about how everything happened. I never wanted to hurt you, but I can't help how I feel about Ryan." "You could have helped it by not pursuing a relationship with him while you were engaged to me," I said. "That's enough," my father said. "This is difficult for everyone. We need to handle it maturely." "Maturely?" I looked around the table at the people who were supposed to love me most. "You want me to be mature about my parents hosting dinner for my ex-fiancé and the man she left me for?" "Blake, you're being unreasonable," my mother said. "Life is complicated. You can't control who people fall in love with." That's when I realized it was hopeless. My parents would always choose Ryan over me. Even when he destroyed my life, they still saw him as the victim who needed their support. I left that night and didn't go back. It's been 8 months since I walked out of my parents' house and cut contact with them. 8 months since I've spoken to Ryan or Jessica. 8 months of trying to rebuild my life after losing everything I thought I could count on. The first few months were the hardest. I had to cancel the honeymoon, return wedding gifts, and deal with all the financial fallout from a canceled wedding. I had to explain to friends and coworkers what had happened and deal with the pity and curiosity that came with being left at the altar. But the hardest part was the loneliness. I'd lost not just my fiancé, but my family and my oldest friend all at once. I felt like I had no one to talk to about what I was going through. My parents tried to reach out a few times in the beginning. My mother called and left voicemails saying she was worried about me and wanted to talk. My father sent texts asking me to come to Sunday dinner, but I didn't respond. I couldn't handle seeing them defend Ryan and Jessica anymore. I threw myself into work instead. My construction company was doing well, and I took on bigger and more challenging projects. Work became my escape, the only place where I felt competent and in control. I also started